PETA has attacked so many games over the years, trying to get people to stop supporting developers simply for creating games around animals or with animals you can capture or attack. They've attacked Animal Crossing because you can catch little bugs and fish to put in a museum. They wanted people to boycott The Witcher Season 2 because it used live animals. And with Elden Ring, the most popular game there is right now, they decided instead of outright attacking it and demanding a boycott, they'd make jokes about it. And of course, to no one's surprise, this approach hasn't worked and they've gotten roasted over this new video they've posted about Elden Ring and veganism. I have a bunch of things to show off, but before we get into the topic at hand, if you enjoy the content that I create, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media like Twitter or mine so that you can see when my content is posted. And of course, if you do really enjoy the videos and the live streams that I create, please consider becoming a Dark Titan via Patreon for just $1 a month or supporting the channel via YouTube memberships. All of the links are in the description, and of course, I do really appreciate all of the support. So this is the video they posted to Twitter only a couple of days ago. It says, "Rise tarnished and bear witness to the amazing animals of the lands between. Here are our 5 top things you should do in Elden Ring." And at first I figured, oh my gosh, they're just gonna outright attack Elden Ring. They're gonna call it a terrible game. They're gonna call for boycotts, because this is something that PETA does on a very regular basis. Whenever new games come out that are super popular, they try to find a way to attack them. And with Elden Ring, it's been super popular. I thought, okay, what are they going to say about this game? But this video is only a minute long. It's got 2 million views right now, and it's actually pretty funny, I'm going to be honest. It's really not that bad of a video until you get to the end. It's got 5 different things. It says, 1, take your dogs for a lovely walk around the lake. Of course, it's the dogs attacking you. I've made a ton of jokes in my live streams of Elden Ring, but the dogs are absolutely annoying and terrible to deal with. Number 2 is persuade mercenaries not to exploit horses, and they completely knock the mercenary off the horse. Number 3 is observe wildlife from a safe and respectful distance, and it's a giant bear clawing the tree. Number 4 is check out an animal sanctuary, and the wolves are of course attacking the player. And then it says number 5, spend a peaceful moment with amazing animals. Now, clearly, once you've watched this part of it, you can tell it's supposed to be a joke, but at the same time, it's not a joke because they're clearly pushing something in your face they claim to have strong feelings about, because at the end it says the animals in the lands between deserve your respect, go vegan. It's like they think people are actually going to watch this and go vegan. I could care less about what an organization like PETA thinks about me and my eating habits, and hey, I love animals so freaking much, but this genuinely could have been a funny satire post, yet as soon as you know it was posted by PETA, an organization that attacks games where you can simply catch butterflies, yeah, it looks pretty ridiculous. If they didn't have the go vegan at the end, I would have laughed at this. I really would have, because a lot of this is funny. But of course, after they posted this, they have gotten roasted on social media, which they deserve. Instead of going for their normal tactic of demanding a boycott, demanding people don't buy this title, they tried to do something haha a little bit more funny, and they're getting roasted for it. Somebody said, I love animals, they're delicious, and hey, if you want to be vegan and you support veganism, that's fine, you go for it, live your life the way that you want to live it. But I don't want to be guilted by an organization like PETA over my eating habits. I think that it's absolutely ridiculous that PETA goes on social media and they post things like this. They use video games to push the narratives they want to push. Somebody said, impressive. Now let's see the quote tweets, because everyone just instantly knew as soon as they saw this that they were going to be roasted, and people are posting hilarious responses on this thread that I'm sure PETA doesn't like. A lot of people are sharing clips of them hunting animals in Elden Ring and sharing images of like turtleneck meat and the wolf meat and animal bones on this thread. And if you all don't remember, a few months ago, this was a situation. It says PETA calls for boycott of Netflix's The Witcher Season 2 due to the use of live animals. It says, like clockwork, PETA has once again used the release of a highly anticipated piece of entertainment as an opportunity to grandstand for their cause, this time using the recent second season premiere of Netflix's The Witcher to condemn the series' use of live animals over CGI alternatives. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, they attacked The Witcher because there were horses in it and because there was a monkey or two in the series. It says in a statement released on December 22nd to their official website, PETA, Animals in Film and Television Associate Director, asserted to the public that Netflix's The Witcher has a monster problem, in that producers apparently monstrously chose to exploit a live lemur and squirrel monkeys, among other animals, instead of using modern and humane computer-generated imagery. The entertainment industry typically prematurely separates these animals from their mothers and thwarts their instinctual needs to explore, choose mates, raise young, and forage, which is why kind audiences should skip The Witcher and instead toss a coin to the many films and shows that feature only willing human performers. This is not something new for PETA. They do this every time a new video game or a new show releases. They feel like it's going to get people to change their mind on supporting these franchises, and let's be honest, it's not. I'm going to watch The Witcher whether or not there is a horse being used in it or not, and I feel like a lot of people feel the same way. We're not talking about them actually killing animals or actually hurting animals. We're talking about them simply using real animals in scenes instead of CGI. Yes, if they could make the CGI look exactly the same and everything would be great, I'm for it, but a lot of people aren't going to simply boycott a season of a show because they use a handful of animals in some specific scenes. A lot of people are not going to boycott a video game simply because you can catch butterflies, or hey, because you have to attack the animals that attack you first. I don't think that PETA should be doing this. Will they keep doing this? Of course they will, because they feel like they are doing something good. They're changing the world, even though I'm sure a lot of the people behind PETA do not actually care about animals. They care about looking like they care about animals. I am not at all in the slightest surprised to see PETA doing this yet again with Elden Ring, and I'm sure any other games that come out in the future that contain animals, yes, they're going to do the same exact thing. They're going to go on social media, they're going to make a video or a post, and they're going to tell us to boycott it, and they're going to push their narratives in our face telling us we should do things like go vegan. Do I think people are going to listen to them? Of course not, but they're going to keep trying, and they're going to keep getting roasted time and time again. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.